another exciting edition of the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. It is the fight for the Furby, second annual fight for the Furby. I am your MC, Davo. Guys, I was batting around the an acronym for the show. And what do you guys think of the BLTP? What do you think of that?
BLTP?
No.
Yeah. No?
Sounds like a sandwich with pickles added or something.
It's perfect.
That doesn't include sandwich technically, but
and besides, if we called ourselves the BLTP, Andy and I would have to fight it out to see who was the bacon.
That's true.
Yes.
Because Kels would be the lettuce.
For sure.
I have to be the lettuce.
Because you're a vegan. That's all you eat.
Just lettuce.
You eat lettuce. I've seen you go out in the yard, trim up some dandelion, and that's your lunch. So
you tell lies, sir. You will not tell the people that kind of feel.
Allison would be the pickles because we're going for the low hanging fruit of the joke, and she was most recently pregnant.
I don't know. If you've ever seen me, you would think I was the mayonnaise.
Well, that just leaves me to be the succulent tomato.
This may be one of the dumbest conversations we've ever had on this podcast.
And
I apologize for
What's wrong,
starting.
Neil? You're not down with BLTP?
Yeah, you know me.
I knew it.
I'm down with BLTP.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
Neil, help us.
Please.
Believe me, Davo, if I could, I would. So let's, instead of trying to help you, let's play some trivia, which may or may not make you feel bad. Each week we have a theme, and within that theme, I've got 6 categories of 4 questions each. Each question is worth 10 points with a few bonus points thrown in here and there, and then a final question, which is worth up to 100 points. We are on game 5 of the Fight for the Furby 2 tournament. And as of right now, with the first place win scoring 4 points, second place 3 points, third place 2 points, and fourth place 1 point, Davo and Andy are tied with 12. Kels has 11, and Allison, bless her heart, has 5.
Thank you, Major. That I don't have 4.
Allison's husband, Major, played on her behalf last week and came in 3rd.
Thrilling double overtime.
Yeah, first time ever.
Yeah.
So today, I have a little bit of a different kind of theme. I call this theme Steve.
I like Steve.
Steve?
Every question and or answer has something to do with someone named Steve or the word Steve in
That's
some
my father's name.
manner. That's not one of the questions, but it is interesting.
Damn, that was going to be the only one I got right.
Allison, trivia nugget.
Credit.
Trivia nugget. My dad's name is Steve.
Do you
We're
have the same
both
dad?
son of a Steve. Oh, wait, I'm a woman.
Right. Well, my dad's name was Rick, so I was just...
What the hell?
Yes. Rick LeMaster's dance.
Yeah, the
I
Rick
was about to call
LeMaster's
you
dance.
out on that.
Yeah, it's the Rick LeMaster's dance. At the cookout, I'll show you the Rick LeMaster's dance.
Oh, please. You got to
Hell
bring
yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our first category is science.
Steve Science?
Science.
Yes.
Science of Steve.
I don't.
Okay, I've got one.
Question
we all
1.
have one.
Let me write this down.
Okay, question 1. Project Steve is a tongue-in-cheek parody list of scientists who support what scientific theory? And I have an easy mode for half points if you need it.
Gosh, you know what? You would think I'd be able to get this right off the bat, but I think I will take that easy mode just to ease into this episode.
That's a lie.
I have a guess. I'm going to lock in.
Okay, I'm going to take the easy mode.
Okay, easy mode is it was created to mock a list of scientists created by Answers in Genesis and the Discovery Institute.
I'm locked in. I have a guess.
I thought at first Project Steve was a project to clone Stone Cold Steve Austin, but now
I mean,
I have a
Texas
different
rattlesnake.
idea.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
My first pro wrestling reference ever.
Yeah, good on you.
Thank you.
Solid one.
Thank you.
Okay. Kels, let's start with you.
Evolution.
Deva.
Evolution is a thing to see. Yeah. Evolution.
Andy.
Talking about evolution.
And Allison.
Yep. It was between climate change and evolution, and I actually picked evolution.
Well, the correct answer is evolution.
Ooh.
So
We're
Answers in
perfect in the
Genesis.
science category. Let's go to music.
Answers in Genesis and Discovery Institute, they created, I think they each created their own lists that are like, here's a list of prominent scientists who support intelligent design. And then there's like 100 scientists on it. And so someone decided that he would make a list of scientists named Steve who support it. And there's several hundred Steves on the pro evolution list so far.
Okay.
Question 2. Strong thermal emission velocity enhancement, or STEVE, is similar to what not completely understood atmospheric phenomenon?
Atmospheric.
Locked in.
Sure. Atmospheric. Nope. That's not it. No. Mm-mm.
I'm locked in.
Atmospheric phenomena.
Do, 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 do,
Phenomena.
do, 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 do.
Y'all are terrible.
Phenomena.
I got nothing. Sure, I'm writing words. I'm locked in.
Sure, right words.
Okay, so that's everybody. Let's start with Davo.
I said El Nino.
Andy?
I was thinking solar flares at first, and I was thinking northern lights, but I went with tornado.
Allison?
I said a solar flare.
Ooh.
Kels?
It says solar flare.
The job of a chimney sweep comes with a great deal of
Lord.
responsibility.
The solar wind.
So, I mean, I guess in a sense, a solar flare would be an atmospheric phenomenon. It's just not our atmosphere. It would be the sun's
right.
atmosphere.
Right.
Okay.
The correct answer is auroras.
Oh.
Oh, northern lights. I was second.
Or the southern lights.
Shoot.
There's two different lights.
Right.
Aurora Borealis and Aurora Australis. But you knew that.
The more you know.
All right.
Cue the
Question
star.
3. Stephen Hawking was one of the world's great scientists. He died in 2018 after living with what disease for most of his adult life?
Okay, cool.
Locked in.
Okay, I'm locked in. I just the way Allison said that. Cool. Lived with a disease. Cool.
Sorry.
I think this is, man, I'm locked in.
I don't know.
I think this is it.
All right. Let's start with Andy.
Lou Gehrig's disease, otherwise known as ALS.
Allison.
ALS.
Kels.
I wouldn't have been able to come up with the A, but I know it's lateral sclerosis, but it's ALS.
And Devo.
ALS.
It is amyotrophic lateral sclerosis,
Okay.
also known as ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease. Question 4. Steven Pinker is a cognitive psychologist, linguist, and popular science author. He is also the Johnstone Family Professor of Psychology at the oldest institute of higher learning in America. Where is his professorship at?
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
I'm going to write down a university, right?
That's the
yes, that would
general
be
idea.
a good start. And you probably want to write down one that you think might be old
The oldest, right?
Yes.
in America.
This one is hard for me. I know this has been on the show like 100 times, but for some reason I mix up two.
That's
I've
kind of
got
what
like
I'm
I'm
three
holding on.
between
floating in
two
my
as
head.
well.
I've
I
got
have
three.
a parenthetical.
Allison, what's your answer?
I I said Harvard.
Kels,
I said Harvard.
Devo,
Harvard.
and Andy.
I said Harvard, and my parenthetical is William and Mary, because I know this came up once before in the show, and I reversed him, but I don't know which way I reversed him. I think I did William and Mary the last time.
I think you did too, and the correct answer is Harvard.
Harvard.
I learned something.
I
Oh,
think
word.
that was like, the reason I struggle with that is I'm pretty sure I heard a factoid like a long time ago that William and Mary was the oldest. And then it was on this show I learned it was actually Harvard.
Come to us for your knowledge, man.
Mm-hmm.
Which we have 2 students going to Harvard this year that were former students of ours, right?
We do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not
Yeah,
a big
MIT.
deal.
Whoa.
Yep, we got MIT.
Don't want to brag, but we taught him a little something.
Mm-hmm.
I could have gone to Harvard.
Columbia.
I decided not to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's too expensive.
I could have gone to Harvard if they'd let me.
Hey, I found a school that was free, and so I stopped looking after that.
Makes sense.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. After round 1, Kels, Andy, Allison all have 25, and Devo has 30.
What?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel safe. This is like a warm blanket right now.
It's a nice hug.
Mm-hmm.
Category 2 is music.
Man.
Every question will involve a Steve somehow. It may be the singer, it may be in the lyrics, it may be in the name of the song. There's all kinds of ways Steve can be incorporated into this. And we have a special guest.
Oh,
Greetings,
no.
meatbags. This is Lyric Bot 5000. You may refer to me as LB5K if your puny human brains do not have the capacity to remember my name. Name the songs that I will sing to you. Ha 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 ha.
The laugh.
That was for Kels
Man.
because I know how much he loves that.
So good.
Hey, this would be a good time to point out that I forgot to mention that because this is a Fight for the Furby tournament, each game, each player may select one freebie Furby. If they don't want to answer a question, they can pick an alternative that is ambiguously difficult. And they can just substitute it and get full points if they answered that question right, which happens on occasion.
Sure it does.
Right.
All right, here is lyric number 1.
Well, there's a rose in a fisted glove, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey.
Locked in.
Ah, Andy,
Oh, LB5K. Why you do this to me? I would like my Furby freebie.
no,
Wow.
you don't, Davo.
I don't.
I know this one, for God's sakes.
Yeah. Come on, Davo.
Andy, you know me pretty well. I don't know this, do I?
Yes, you do.
Just say, never mind. Mm-mm. I'm out.
One more time, LB. One more.
Well, there's a rose in a fisted glove, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey.
It's so hard
Furby
not to
freebie.
sing whenever you know.
I gotta have it. I gotta do it, man. I'm gonna kick myself, but I gotta do it.
I'm like, man,
Oh, Kels, you know this.
no, I'm pretty sure I don't, Andrew.
Wait, so
I'm
Kels,
willing to bet.
Kels, did you lock in?
I'm locked in. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the lyrics in situ, if you will.
What is
I've
that song
never heard
called?
that song.
Love the one you're with?
It's called Love the One You're With.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was like just repeat the last words it says in a different order.
It was the rose in a fisted glove threw me completely off.
Yeah.
It sounded familiar, but I've never heard this song.
It was also hit by the Isley Brothers, written by Stephen Stills.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe
The Isley Brothers. Yeah, the Isley Brothers.
Yeah.
10,000 years ago. Okay.
So I'm going to give points to Andy and Allison. I think you both got it. Kels, what did you answer?
Steve Me Alone.
Steve Me Alone.
And Davo, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
3.
It's a trap.
I know.
I'm scared.
I know.
Hold me.
Davo, do you speak Japanese?
Oh, gosh.
That's not the question, just to be clear. I'm just curious.
A few words.
Well, do you know what is the Japanese word that is literally translated as person born before another? Person born before another.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure all of the easy questions we're going to have today are courtesy of friend of the show, Barry.
Oh, Bear.
You're doomed. Doomed, I say.
Andy,
So
you
you're
might get one
telling
of
me I
these
should
too.
just stick with the original question.
Person born before another.
It's a bug hunt, man. Game over. It's Barry questions. Game over, man.
I am going to say senpai.
Close, but
Oh.
not correct. Correct
Correct.
answer is sensei.
Oh man, that's scary close though, Davo.
Wow.
Nice pull on what
It
you
was
did.
pretty close.
Yeah.
Thanks. And Barry, you know what you've done.
You should tell him to Steve you alone.
Now, leave me alone, Barry.
Yeah.
Barry's out there. Tell me about your pain. How does it feel?
Okay, let's go on to question 2.
Don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep. 'Cause I miss you, babe.
Locked in.
All right, locked in.
Oh, now it makes sense. I'm locked in.
Well, don't do that, Andy. You knew the whole time.
Yeah, he just.
I swear, this one took me a minute.
Well, this song came out after 1958, so it's harder to proc for him.
I've actually seen this song in concert.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm locked
okay.
in.
So the story is Steven Tyler was, I don't know, this was like, oh shit, I'm getting older. I was 16. So, oh my God, that was 12 years ago. Okay. So
Oh,
12
I can't even
years
imagine how
ago.
people can remember that far back.
Right?
12 years ago, I was still middle-aged. Okay.
And he had on one of his like purple jumpsuits that he likes to rock.
Ooh.
And then just some orthopedic shoes. Just
You got to take care of your back. Your back and your
Yeah, that's
feet.
awesome.
Those are the two things you got to have.
Hey, you know what?
That was
That is
amazing.
awesome.
Prince would still be alive if he had worn orthopedic
If you
shoes.
want orthopedic
Exactly.
Because he wouldn't have messed up his back and he wouldn't have been hooked on painkillers.
Can you imagine Prince in his crushed purple velvet suit wearing those white dad New Balances?
I was thinking
it
like
wasn't that much different.
I've got New Balances.
I'm just trying to decide, is there a significant difference between a jumpsuit and a onesie?
if you're
merely
Steven
age.
Tyler wearing it, then it's probably a
The little
jumpsuit.
flap in the back.
That's a onesie.
Hey, you know,
That's true.
it's Steven Tyler's jumpsuit. It probably has the 3 snaps. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So did everybody get this one?
I
hope
believe
so.
It's
Yep.
Don't want to
don't want to miss a thing.
miss a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, They should have never sobered up.
Give me some toys in the attic.
No kidding. The video has, the animal crackers on Liv Tyler's tummy.
That's where I thought she was going with this.
And that's just weird having the love theme to a movie be the love theme for your daughter to have sex on film. That's just really. Yes, I recognize it's all acting, but
yeah, still haven't seen that movie.
That genitalia is taped to a leg. Don't you worry.
Take to a leg.
That's how they do it. That's how the movie magic happens.
Yeah.
I thought it was a sock or something.
Sometimes it's a modesty sock if you can't, if it's got to be
or something. Yeah.
The angles.
I am going to find a way to use that in conversation. Modesty sock.
Modesty sock.
So apparently in Game of Thrones,
yes,
when Khal Drogo is mounting Khaleesi for the first time, to loosen up the set, he wore his modesty sock was like a bunny sock with like pink ears.
I bet that was a big sock.
It was,
it was. Sorry.
Ignoring the fact that he's still like 6'5" on top of that. Still massive. All
right, let's move on to question 3.
Modesty sock.
It's okay. It's all right. I got something that you gonna like.
Hey, is that the truth or are you talking trash? Is your game MVP like Steve Nash?
It's a couple?
What just happened?
Ladybot?
What just
Ladybot 5,000?
No.
Springing guest
It's
on
just,
this,
it's a simple voice modulation.
I'm so sorry. I blacked out when it became feminine. Can we do it again?
Yeah, I thought I was having a flashback.
Okay, here we go.
It's okay. It's all right. I got something that you gonna like.
Hey, is that the truth or are you talking trash? Is your game MVP like Steve Nash?
I got nothing. I got questions for LB5K, but I got no answers for this question. I'm gonna punt.
I'm like, what a guess.
Yes. Oh man.
I'm locked in.
Neil's been checking out my Spotify playlist.
Wow.
No. All right, so Devo punted. Everybody else is locked in. Let's hear the original.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yes, I got something right.
What the hell is this?
What? You crawl in a hole, Devo.
Yeah, I know it. It's like, man.
Nelly Furtado is the queen.
Nelly Furtado.
With Timbaland.
Oh, I remember this one now.
It was a number one hit.
With, who was it Nate Dogg? Warren G? Timbaland. I knew it was one of those guys.
So
I guess Cuckoo Clocking by Fab Five Freddy.
Okay. Well, that was incorrect. Correct answer is Promiscuous by Nelly Furtado.
I don't think I spelled that right.
Just because I know he'd be disappointed if I didn't do it. Devo.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kicks away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Yeah, that's Devo's favorite song.
It is.
Nothing promiscuous about that one.
So this is about the time when I was running out of Steves that I wanted to do. So
we're in round 2.
Nope.
Steve's in
music. No, just music Steves. I've got plenty of other Steves. Don't worry.
I'll Steve all the time.
Here's question 4.
Party people. Yeah, tag team music in full effect. That's me, DC the Brain Supreme, and my man Steve Rowland.
Thank you for clearing up some of these lyrics that I never knew.
Seriously. Wow. That was educational.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in too.
I'm locked in.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know the band.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I only know one song by this band, so or band. I keep calling him a band like the ultimate white person.
These fine recording artists.
Okay, so everybody's locked in. I'm pretty sure you all got it. Let's hear that little bit.
Party people!
Yes.
That's me, Deep Steve, the reign supreme. And my man Steve Rowland. We're kicking the flow. And it goes a little something like this.
Tag team back again. Sorry.
So did everybody get Whoomp? There it is.
Sure did.
Yes. Can you clip that for
No.
me, Andy?
I did not get it.
Oh, you
What'd
did?
you put?
I went with Party Rock by LMFAO.
Get
Oh
out.
my gosh.
I don't know why I thought I didn't recognize the lyrics, and I my brain went to that.
I was kind of banking on people knowing that Tag Team had one hit song that was Whoomp, There It Is. And it was a pretty big song for a long time. Too long, if you ask some people.
It's a wedding reception classic.
Pretty much.
Now I recognize it now, of course, but I went the wrong way with it, and I'm embarrassed.
Well, Andy, that puts you in fourth place with 45 right now. Davo has 50. Kel's 55. Allison has 65. After acing the music category.
Ace in the music.
What
No.
in the world?
See, I knew that dad is a Steve.
It was feeling a little younger today, guys.
Oh, I feel so old.
65. I'm writing that on the paper.
I mean, I'm going to put an extra scoop of Metamucil in my drink.
You're not driving, no problem.
Category 3 is movies.
Steve
And
movies.
We're doing Tribons again.
Yay.
Oh, God. Hey, here goes that lead.
Oh, you got this. They're Steve Tribons.
Yeah.
Question 1. Bill Murray, Owen Wilson, and Kate Blanchett.
Okay, so
Locked in.
it's probably Wes Anderson.
Yes.
I'm locked in. With just write down one of 10 Wes Anderson movies.
Do we have to say the full title?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm looking
that
for the
makes
name of the
sense.
movie, so.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
I don't know the whole movie title, but I'll say what I know.
I've seen
liked
this
it.
movie, I think, 3 times. I love it.
Really?
asleep
This is
during
my
this
least
movie.
favorite one.
It's terrible.
Oh, it's no.
But I've
it
never
once.
seen Isle of Dogs, so I don't know.
Isle
Dogs
of
is
Dogs
good.
is so good.
I like
Is
that
it?
one.
It really
Okay,
is.
Everybody's locked in. Let's start with Andy.
Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Well, who
Well, good for you.
Steve Zissou.
Allison.
Oh man, I'm probably not going to get it because I didn't get the Steve part.
The part that
Allison.
makes it relevant to the quiz.
Exactly. The one part
That
I
makes
just
it
said
right.
Life Aquatic.
Yeah.
Kels
Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
and Davo.
I said Life Aquatic because I didn't know where
I
the
think
Steve
half
Zissou
points. I would
went.
vote half.
I'll give you
Yeah,
5
yeah, I
points. I'll give
Okay.
Davo and Allison
Pity.
half credit for getting
Pity.
that.
High five for pity.
I didn't realize until I was writing this quiz that his partner that they were looking for was named Stefan. And they were Stefan and
Nice.
Steve.
Stefan and Steve.
I never noticed that before.
They weren't looking for the partner. They were looking for the shark that ate the partner.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
And hence
Thank you for correcting me, Andy.
Sorry.
Yeah, the sensei loves it when that happens.
10
I love
flips
Wes
now.
Anderson movies so much.
Your Furby freebie is going to be guess what I'm thinking right now, asshole.
Question 2. Chiwetel Ejiofor, Rachel McAdams, and Benedict Cumberbatch.
Locked in.
Okay. It's got Steve in it somewhere.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm
locked in, but I don't understand.
I do.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
Let's start with Allison.
With me?
Yes, you.
Sorry. Thought I heard a baby. But also, I don't like going first.
No, that was Andy.
I could only think of one Cumberbatch. I was like, well, it's not Sherlock Holmes because it's not really a movie. And I said Imitation Game because that has Cumberbatch in it. I think. Dear God, I hope.
It does.
It does.
Okay.
Okay.
Kels?
Dr. Strange, whose first name is Steven.
Shit.
Oh, right.
Doctor Strange.
Oh.
And Andy. I gather.
I wrote down Doctor Strange, even though it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah. No, it is Dr. Stephen Strange. But the movie is Doctor Strange. Question 3. Thomas Hayden Church, Sandra Bullock, and Bradley Cooper.
Oh, that's that really bad movie.
Oh.
Like I was bad movie. I know this.
And now as I'm writing it, I get the play on the name of it. I'm like I never paid attention to it, and looking at it, I was like, oh, that's what that's about. Okay.
Very few
don't
people
have
paid
a
attention.
clue.
I bleh.
Who said this was bad?
Everybody, I think.
I will take my Furby freebie.
What am I thinking, asshole?
Rom-com.
I'm locked in.
I'm gonna say it almost cost her the Oscar. It almost Norbited her. It almost Norbited her. Just torpedo. Can't do a good movie and then just do trash right after.
All right, Kels.
All About Steve.
Deva.
All About Steve.
Andy is getting his Furby freebie, and Allison.
All About Steve.
Correct answer is All About Steve. All right, Andy, pick a number between 1 and 4.
1, because you're number 1, Sensei.
Oh, don't try it now.
Oh. Have some self-respect.
Which city is farther north? Rome, Italy, New York City, or Minneapolis?
Ooh, I don't like this.
It's a trap.
I know. I know.
I'd like to tell you, Andy fought a good fight. That would be a fairy tale. And there are no fairy tales at Brain Ladle. No, sir.
I can't believe it's Rome.
If you want to.
See, it seems like it should be Minneapolis, but then that's what you want me to think.
Mm.
Are you in the thought hole?
I am deep in the thought hole. I have passed the event horizon of the thought hole.
Event horizon.
There's no return. Can I ask for a clarification? We're talking about New York City, New York, and Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
the ones in Arkansas, Andy.
And well, I don't know, because it's a Barry question.
Barry's got us shook, man. He's such
And
a nice
Barry's-
guy, and we are
Barry's
shook.
from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Is that what Barry wanted you to answer, though?
Oh, son of
Yeah.
I don't know.
He said Minneapolis.
Down, cats like dogs. I don't know what's going on anymore. Who am I?
Well, New York City is at 40.7 degrees north.
Mm-hmm.
Rome is a little bit north of that at 41.9. And Minneapolis is almost at 45. So the correct answer is Minneapolis.
Good job.
Oh.
Andy.
Oh, I am sweating.
Does it
The
hurt?
painful sweats.
It does. It's a painful sweat. I have sweat through my jumpsuit.
All the way into your orthopedic shoe.
All the way into the orthopedic shoes.
Yours is corduroy, so it's
Yeah. Who says
All right.
Dr. Scholl's doesn't know how to rock?
Question 4. Ashton Kutcher, Josh Gad, and Dermot Mulrooney.
Locked in.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. There it is.
yeah, I'm in.
It's-
Locked in.
Oh no. Because they did 2 movies.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Around
the
the-
second? What crap? What's the second name?
Josh Gad.
So I know what it is. but
I've got a stupid guess.
I'm gonna pick the wrong one, man. I just feel it.
Oh,
This
sorry.
is gonna-
I just got
this is
excited.
gonna-
It's a little
This is
Swiss
going-
Miss yodeling there.
This is going White House down. Olympus has fallen me. I can feel it.
It is. It is.
It's just saying, deep impact and Armageddon me. Oh, I don't like it.
All right. Is everybody
Don't
locked
like
in with their exact answer?
I am locked in with my
Yes.
exact answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us start with Andy. What's your answer?
Jobs.
Allison?
Jobs.
Kels?
Jobs.
And Davo?
Jobs.
The correct answer is Jobs.
So the Fassbender one was Steve Jobs, then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man,
This was
didn't
apparently
enjoy
the
that.
better one, although possibly the less accurate one. All right. At the end of round 3, Davo and Andy are tied at 85. Allison has 90 and Kels has 95. It's anybody's game.
It truly is.
It really is this
Nice.
time. Category 4 is television.
Television.
All right.
Question 1. In what Cartoon Network show does the main character live with magical humanoid aliens named Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl?
Locked in.
I should know this. I'm going to take a guess. I just want everyone to know I will not be taking a Furby freebie this evening.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right.
Interesting strategy.
The level of anxiety that it brings me.
Oh, I know. It freaks you out.
Yeah. If we learned anything from Andy, never trust him.
No, I'm still thinking. Magical
I am.
aliens.
I get delirious.
Magical
Wait, what was the
aliens.
network?
Cartoon Network.
The cartoon one.
I believe I picked incorrectly.
I am
Steve
going
and
to
the
punt.
Rugrats. And Andy's punting.
You punted Andy?
Oh.
Punting.
Okay.
Got no idea.
All right. Let's start with
That makes
Kels.
sense. Steven Universe.
Allison.
I said Adventure Time, which I don't know how that fit the bill, but
Same network.
Yeah, it's true.
And Andy.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high, twisting, hang time spiral.
And Davo.
Steven Universe.
Correct answer is Steven Universe.
can I
I've
see what
never
this
even heard
looks
of it.
like real quick?
Is that the kid with the blue and white hat and the backpack?
I don't know.
That's
Steven
Adventure
Universe.
Time. Steven Universe has
No. Finn. Nah. Yeah, is it
Finn has a backpack
A white-
and a white hat.
No,
Steven
I'm saying
Universe.
it.
Steven Universe is kind of a chubby
that's
kid.
a different
Oh.
kid.
Yeah,
Kinda
he's
looks
got a
like
star on his
Wreck-It Ralph.
t-shirt. Yeah, it looks a little Wreck-It
Yeah.
Ralphie.
Is it
Yeah.
red? Is like a reddish color T-shirt?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep,
I'm thinking
never
about
seen
something
this.
else.
But I think I
It's
saw
white.
it at Walmart, like on a shirt.
Yeah,
It's
they
cute.
got a lot of merchandise.
Question 2.
Okay.
What iconic character became known for catchphrases like, I've fallen and I can't get up, I don't have to take this, I'm going home, and did I do that?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Yeah, duh. I'm sorry. Why am I?
All right,
Yeah.
Allison.
Urkel. Steve Urkel.
Andy,
Steve Urkel.
Dava,
Steve Urkel.
and Kels.
Steve Urkel.
Somebody put together a compilation of Steve Urkel doing all of his, like, did I do that things? How did anybody ever watch that show?
I don't know, but I watched every Friday for a long time.
Oh my goodness.
And it went, I mean, I didn't watch it either. I missed that because of generational thing, but it also went way off the rails, didn't it?
Oh, yes, it did.
It wasn't doing very well. And they introduced Urkel and he saved the show.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be a regular. Like
Yeah,
his
some of the-
character was just showing up.
I think the mother doesn't speak to Julia White now because she resents so much that he stole the show, but she would have also been out of a job if it hadn't been for him. So
That's true. That's true.
But in the end, didn't it become like really bizarre, Kels, like in the last couple years?
Oh,
I remember there was sexy Urkel.
Stefan?
Stefan
his name?
Urkel. Stefan Urkel.
Yeah, well, Steve went from just being like a regular nerd to being a super genius. He made the transformation chamber. He built a robot. He built the teleportation pad.
Okay.
Yeah. So off the rails is putting it very mildly.
all right, question 3. On what Disney Channel show did Shia LaBeouf have his breakout role?
Locked in.
You sweetheart.
Oh, okay. I got it. It makes sense.
I
now.
actually recently watched an episode of this because we have Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
And Major and I wanted to see our childhood.
Don't ever do
And
that.
it's bad.
You
It's
don't
real
ever,
bad.
don't ever revisit your shows.
This was not my childhood.
I revisited the original Voltron and could make it 6 minutes before I was like, oh my God.
There's a reason, like, I used to watch Family Matters. I can't now. Like, any of those TGIF shows, I can't. Like, on Full House, like, whenever, like, you know, the kids are about to get the lesson for the day and the music starts, I audibly cringe, which you're not supposed to be able to do.
I would like to hear that sometime.
Oh, man. Don't make me recreate it. It hurts.
All right, Andy, what's your answer?
Yeah.
Well, we're all waiting on you, so take your time.
Okay. Mickey Does Dallas.
Yikes.
On the Disney Channel.
You pushed me for an answer. That's what I got.
Davo.
Even Stevens.
Kels.
Even Stevens.
And Allison.
Even Stevens.
Correct answer
Is
is,
that a porno too?
correct answer is Even Stevens. And question 4. Stephen Delane played Stannis Baratheon on what HBO show?
That's perfect.
Locked in.
Locked in.
So that was a little bit too
I know
easy,
the
huh?
answer. It's really good. I watch a show. It made me mad. Oh, yeah. Da, 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 da.
They ran out of material.
They really did. Bless their hearts.
Davo.
Game of Thrones.
Kels.
Do you intend to bend the knee? It's Game of Thrones.
Allison.
Game of Thrones.
And Andy.
Game of Thrones.
Of course it is Game of Thrones.
Do you guys want to hear something bananas?
Of course.
I've seen the first season and the last 2. There's just this big old gap in
Same
the
here.
middle.
Like
I watched it sporadically.
So you hadn't seen all of it, Devo?
I watched the first season and I got real sick of it. It's like it came at a bad time in my life to want to watch people be horrible to each other. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I get that.
I watched about 20 minutes of Game of Thrones.
That's how it was the first time.
Besides, I play D&D. I live Game of Thrones.
All right. Well, at the end of round 4, Andy is in fourth place, falling further and further behind with every round. He has 105. Allison has 120, Davo 125, and Kel's 135.
So long, everybody.
Andy, if that's the way it was played, I should quit by the third round every game.
Unfortunately, category 5 is history.
Oh man, I knew it. I knew it.
I have a degree in it.
Come back through.
I had to give mine
Cinderella
back.
story.
Okay.
Hopefully, they'll be equally difficult for each of you. Question 1. From 1861 through 1865, Alexander Stevens served as vice president of what?
Locked
Okay.
Locked in?
Locked in.
I hope I didn't just shit the bed, but okay. I hope it's not messy.
Was that everybody?
Yes.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
Everybody's fine. We're all good here.
Davo.
The Confederate States of America.
Kels?
The Confederacy.
Awesome.
The Confederacy.
And Andy.
The Confederate States of America.
It is the Confederate States of America. I will accept the Confederacy.
Thank you.
Really, Andy?
Andy finds a problem with that.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, did I?
It's just a
Didn't say anything.
If I had any doubt that they didn't know which Confederacy it was, then I wouldn't
Could
give
have been
them
a
points.
Confederacy of dunces. We don't know.
I almost didn't put if I hadn't put the years in there, would you guys have been able to get it? Just curious.
That probably would have been my only guess.
I would have struggled only because it's such a kind of a common sounding name. I don't know if I would have pulled it out.
I had it on lock.
Without the years, I probably wouldn't have
The
got
years.
it. Yeah.
All right. In 1905, this is question 2, by the way, Nettie Stevens discovered allosomes, which are the chromosomes that determine what in most mammals.
Following the play, this is a science question.
But it happened in the past, so it's history.
Category, and I'm going to have to replay the play without the foul.
Can you spell what she found?
Allosomes.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a stupid guess. Better than a Furby freebie. Love you, Barry, but I'm not good at your questions. I'm not good at a lot of questions, though.
I'm going to lock in.
All right. So everybody's locked in. Let's start with Allison.
I said, just because I got to say it on the podcast, sex.
Andy?
Gender.
Andy, that's a social construct.
That's a social construct. Have you not read Judith somebody? What's her name? Come on.
Bloom?
Light?
No, neither
Are
of
you there,
those.
God? It's me, Margaret.
Deva?
Sex.
Kels?
For different reasons than Allison, I said sex.
Man. So the correct answer is sex.
Hey.
I don't have to deal with Andy's answer.
His answer is wrong.
I
Gender
believe
is a social construct.
Oh, come on.
Wrong.
I love so much.
I believe in the current culture that everybody ought to be aware of the difference between gender and sex.
Andy, get woke, man.
Wow. Wow.
The definition of gender is the characteristics of women, men, girls, and boys that are socially constructed. This includes
Not
norms,
biologically.
behaviors, and roles associated with being a woman, man, girl, or boy. Those roles vary depending on your culture.
Andy, I'm going to give you half points,
What?
but
I'm in. I'm
I
good
don't
with it.
think I ought to give you that much. All right. Question 3. John Christopher Stevens was a U.S. ambassador who was killed on September 11th, 2012 in what country?
Oh.
This is fairly recent history.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Locked in.
I feel like I'm putting something incredibly dumb.
Oh,
you're not alone. I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Okay. Let's start with Andy.
Libya.
David?
It was Benghazi, Libya.
Yep.
I said Syria.
Allison?
Pass. No, I said Afghanistan.
The correct answer is Benghazi, Libya. Question 4. Who's known as the father of Texas?
Locked in.
Okay, I'm going to need a minute. Steve.
I get this person and another person mixed up. Steve actually is the... Stop it. I don't mean that person.
Stop it.
Because I know where you went.
Yeah, instantly.
I'm not going to get this. Oh,
Go for
maybe it's like
Furby.
his... Can I... Oh, God. I thought I made a promise to myself.
Do it.
I mean...
Is this like...
It's what the fans want.
I know their nickname, maybe? And they have a real, like, their mother given name? No.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm fishing for help here.
I mean...
Okay, let's do the damn thing.
Oh.
People
I was
really...
going to say, they named the school after this person.
Stop it.
I don't know if that'll help. I mean, she already...
Nah, I'm still screwed.
She declared her Furby freebie?
Yeah.
Kels is correct, though.
Oh. Wait, the school or a city? Nope. No, I don't know. Furby freebie. And only because I have listener friends that really enjoy razzing me after I have missed these. So let's do it.
You gotta do it for the people.
Let's give the people what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Devo, what is your answer to this question?
Stephen F. Austin.
Kels?
Shit, I did know.
Stone Cold Stephen F. Austin.
Andy?
Stephen Austin.
Correct answer is Stephen F. Austin. So
If
there's
I
both
would
a
have just
city
said
and a
Steve
university.
Austin, would I have gotten the point?
There's a lot of Steve Austins out there.
Okay, because
And
it was
you
going
could
to
say
be
Stone Cold is the father of Texas.
I mean,
see, I've just been sitting here waiting.
All right, Allison, pick a number between 1 and 4.
I don't want to play that game where I pick my own beating stick like every grandma.
Can I pick it for you?
Yes.
Let's go pull the switch off the tree for Allison.
Yeah. Oh man, that feels worse. Let's go with number 4.
Number 4. This is actually one that's been on the show before.
Oh dear God!
We've talked about this.
Just make the wound deeper.
What is the world's largest desert?
Oh, I know this one. I know this one. It's Antarctica.
Correct answer is the Antarctic desert.
So let me get this straight.
Wow.
Allison gets one that we've had before. I get one where you have to preface it with, "Do you speak Japanese?" How fair is that?
Hey, you know what? I'm going to let Kels pick from now on.
I might let Kels pick for me too. That was pretty sweet.
That one was in the mix when you picked yours, Devo. So,
well, I'm not lucky like Kels.
All right. At the end of round 5, Andy has 140, Allison 150, and Kels and Devo are tied at 165.
Comeback trail. Cinderella story.
And I think you all appreciate this last category, which is literature.
Oh no.
I'm going to give you the name of a book, and you tell me the Steve who wrote it. Okay?
I got it.
Okay.
I got one.
Question 1. The Red Badge of Courage.
Locked in.
Locked in.
That's not the one I got.
The whole. What?
Oh,
Why am I
I'm
writing
going with
whole
the same
name?
one every time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm locked in.
Me too. I'm locked in.
Allison.
Stephen King.
Andy.
Stephen Crane.
Devo.
Stephen King.
Kels.
Stephen Crane.
It's going to
The correct
keep
answer
pounding the
is-
square peg through the round hole. Eventually, it's going to go in there.
The correct answer is Stephen Crane.
No.
I think it was like 1885 or something like that. Question 2. I am America, and so can you.
Locked in.
What? I
Locked
am
in.
America, and so can you.
And so can you is parenthetical.
Now you're talking more my kind of literature here.
I'm down with this, man.
Locked in.
Okay, what's your answer, Andy?
Stephen Colbert.
Oh,
David?
yes.
Stephen Colbert.
Kels?
Colbert.
Kels, did you just pull that one out? How did you?
It sounded like I was gonna give up and just say Rogers because Cap, but I was like, man, it's probably a comedian and not Jon Stewart because it doesn't work. So Colbert, he's a Steve, so I'm with Colbert.
And he loves America.
Allison?
And
Loves America.
Lord of the Rings.
He does?
Yes, very much so.
So you got that also, Allison?
I did.
All right. Question 3. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
Oh.
I don't think I'm going to pull this.
Nope.
I'm
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
I've already punted.
Just go for the fake and run for it.
Locked
It's
in.
it's 4th and 3.
Locked in. I got this.
All right, so everybody's locked in?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Devo.
Stephen King.
Kels?
Wonder.
Allison?
Did I inappropriately laugh at that joke?
No, Stephen
Wonder
Wonder was a
was good.
fantastic joke.
Okay. I said Jones because I thought I had a shot.
Statistically, you do.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's decent.
And Andy?
Stephen S. Stevens.
Are you an experiment in artificial stupidity?
Mm.
The quick answer is
LB.
Stephen Covey.
Covey.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, our final question. The book, technically a novella, Shop Girl.
Okay.
Come on.
Mm,
I have
get
no
tricksy here.
idea.
Locked in.
This is a bit of a deeper cut.
I resent the fact there was no Stevie Nicks question.
I resent the fact there's no Stephen King question.
I'm locked in.
We know
I did
Neil
a whole
doesn't roll
category
like
on
that.
Stephen King 1 or
We
2
did.
shows ago.
Yeah, and I got him most right, and I want more points, please. I'm locked in.
Wait a minute. I know what this is now.
Grasp.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I don't even remember what the name of the book was, to be honest.
Shop Girl.
Shop
It was Shop
Girl.
Girl. He knows
It's a
nothing,
novella.
Jon Snow.
I do. I am locked in.
He knows nothing.
A
Oh
little
man.
salty.
All right, Kels, what's your answer?
Knicks.
Allison?
Oh, that's perfect.
Allison?
Same. Sorry.
I'm not sure what you said, but it's wrong, I'm sure. So let's move on. Andy?
This was made into a movie.
It was.
With Claire Danes in it. And
it was.
I didn't know it was a book, but I know the movie was written by Steve Martin.
Deva?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now I know that it was Steve Martin, but I wrote Stephen Sondheim.
Correct answer is Steve Martin.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't give an answer, but you guys.
I thought you said same.
You said
I asked you
same.
twice.
I said Stevie Nicks.
Oh, no. I see. This is why you can't work with somebody who's on limited amounts of sleep. My answer was Stevens, which I thought I was being sneaky because I thought you switched it to the last name on this one, and I was going Jeopardy rules.
Nice.
Clever.
No, I was trying to tell Kels earlier we're on the same brainwave because
yeah, Stevie
Nicks.
Stevie Nicks. Anywho, I'm a big dum-dum.
Well, unfortunately, our final scores are Allison with 160, Andy 170, Devo 175, and Kels 185.
It's anybody's game.
Yeah.
Stupid literature.
Books.
Well, so who is the most famous Steven in movies?
Seagal.
Stop it.
Second most famous.
Second most famous.
Second in movies. Steve
Spielberg.
Yes.
Yep.
Spielberg.
Uh,
I have
All
a list.
Oh, good job, Kels. Great job winning.
I have a list.
We don't know what
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Well, let me read the question. I have a list of Steven Spielberg movies that he directed and their domestic gross adjusted for inflation. I need you to name the top 10.
Oh, hell.
I feel good about this.
Okay.
While these nincompoops think of some answers, why don't you sit back, crack open a cold one, and listen to these messages. When you're done here, why don't you head on over to the Misinformation Trivia Podcast. It is a show for ladies and gents who love cool trivia and sticking it to annoying teams at pub quiz. Lauren and Julia are your hosts. They are very, very funny, very, very cool. Give it a try. Did you enjoy that cold one? They're back now.
And I think I'm done.
Do you have 10 movies?
I have 4.
Yeah.
Start.
Hey, it's big for me to hit 200, so if these are actually right, I guess I could just throw some ones down for funsies.
Yeah, you never know. I got 8 strong ones.
I got 9.
Yeah, I'm going to take a micro nap while you guys are still...
And I'm putting this one down because it should be. I have my 10. I am locked in.
I have my 10.
I'm locked in, by the way. I'm sorry. If I know I didn't say it before, but I'm ready.
All right. So I am going to give you the list starting with number 10. And it wasn't until after I was looking at this while you guys were answering, I realized there was only one movie that was released this century, which made me feel a little bit bad for Allison.
Well, I don't think I picked anything in the 2000s.
I think I got that.
I feel better.
I got 2. So yeah, one of these was wrong. I feel better already.
So number 10 is the only one in the top 10 that was made this century, and it is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Got it.
That's the one I
crossed that one off. That's the one I crossed off and went, no, because it's so bad.
Just because the movie's bad doesn't mean people
went to see it.
It's so
I don't know that
Very
it's bad because
bad.
I've never seen it, but I know that South Park did not appreciate it.
Number 9 was
Why don't you
Saving
just
Private
take a
Ryan.
big dump on my childhood?
Got it.
What was the answer,
Sorry,
Neil?
repeat
Saving
that one,
Private
Neil.
Ryan.
Oh, Saving Private Ryan. Got it.
Got it.
Number 8 was Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Got it.
Got it.
One of my favorites.
Yep.
Number
mine too.
7 was The Lost World, Jurassic Park.
Got it.
Got it.
This isn't going well. Hey, what was 9?
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
Okay, still don't got it. Okay.
Number 6 was Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Got it.
Got it.
I was on the
Seems
fence
a
about
little
putting that one.
Indiana Jones heavy.
Yeah,
It's popular.
Yep.
there's a couple of dinosaur things in
popular.
here too.
Yeah.
Number 5, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Got it.
Got it.
I don't like this game.
I'm mad now.
I'm just teasing.
A couple of these. Okay.
Number 4, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Got it.
Yes.
Number 3, Jurassic Park.
Got
Got it.
it.
One is on the board.
So, Kels, what do you think 1 and 2 are?
I would say E.T. and Jaws.
Number 2 is Jaws. Number 1 is E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
E.T. is number 1 on my list.
Woot.
I have E.T., Jurassic Park, then Jaws.
Damn it.
I forgot all about
break.
Jaws.
Seriously.
Seriously.
I
was
was
real happy with I
Minority
put down Schindler's List and I was like, yeah. And then I just kind of.
No.
No.
Nobody went to the movies to see that more than once.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, that's where I
No
went
repeat
wrong.
business.
Yes, like you saw it and it was good, but you're not good. It was like, hey, we
I'm
can
never
go
going
see
to see that
Schindler's
again.
List again.
Schindler's List 10 times. The girl in the red
No.
dress. It's awesome.
This is my favorite part.
Schindler's List was number
God.
15 on the list.
Okay.
Did Ready Player One or Minority Report get anywhere close?
Well, Ready Player One was 18th.
Oh,
Minority
I thought it did
Report
better than that.
17.
Wow.
So just to round out the top 20, starting at 11, War of the Worlds.
I almost put
We
that.
forgot
Hook,
about
if you
that.
can believe that.
No.
Can you believe that he even made that?
It was trash.
Doesn't
It was
feel
trash.
like it. Doesn't feel like a Spielberg movie.
13 was Catch Me If You Can.
Hmm.
14,
I
The
like
Color
that one.
Purple.
That's a good
15, Schindler's List. So a couple of his happy ones there.
Yeah.
Lincoln, Minority Report, Ready Player One, Artificial Intelligence. And number 20 on the list is 1941.
Oh,
Wow.
it's a
Yeah,
terrible movie.
Can-
One of his first
Can I
ones.
play my own game real quick?
sure.
Yes.
Are the following directed by Spielberg?
Okay.
Gremlins.
No.
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 Alrighty. Goonies.
Yes.
No.
No, he did
He
that. Or
didn't-
was that George Lucas?
That's George
Nah,
Lucas.
Lucas didn't do it. No, Lucas didn't do it either.
Who
I
was
think
it? Zemeckis?
Spielberg produced it
Right.
and
Okay,
somebody else
I'm just
directed
gonna
it.
cross it off the list. And how about Back to the Future?
Nope.
Zemeckis.
Yeah.
Richard Donner did The Goonies.
Goonies. Yeah.
Oh.
Man,
All
I did
right,
okay.
so let's start
Yeah, I
with
did fine.
Allison.
3. So I didn't break 200. I was talking a big game before I crashed and burned.
All right, well, that brings you to 190. You are currently in the lead.
Woo.
Andy.
9.
Wow.
I only got Schindler's List wrong.
260. Currently well in the lead. Deva.
Hmm.
I got 8.
8, 255. You are currently in second place. Kels.
I also got 8.
8 brings you to 265, beating out Andy by 5 points.
Oh.
The half points on gender. Are you kidding me?
That's what did it.
Are you gone?
Are you disappointed, Andy, or
Feel like we all learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah. So where does that put us in the tournament there, Neil.
Tournament-wise, Kels and Andy are now tied with 15. Davo has 14, and Allison has 6 points.
Participating.
It's Dr.
Well,
J's
thank you
number.
very
That's
much
a
for some
number.
good Steve questions. Congratulations, Kels, on your excellent comeback win. And Andy, this is not a loss. This is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for growth.
Mm-hmm.
An opportunity for
Is
learning.
it?
It absolutely is. So from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, this is your MC Davo with Kels.
So I was gonna do a Stevie Wonder lyric here, but y'all remember how y'all were behaving after last week's game? Anybody remember that?
Yeah, vaguely. Yeah.
About y'all being in the lead.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Your new hope. I hope you enjoyed it because the Empire struck back this week.
Oh.
Nice.
Allison?
It wouldn't be right if I didn't throw this one out to my Papa Steve. He is the one true Steve.
Wow.
Does Papa Steve listen to the podcast?
He does.
Does he?
A
Oh,
big
good.
supporter of all things, Allison.
Papa Steve.
Papa Steve.
The one true Steve.
It's a pleasure.
Andy?
I'm sullen. So long, Ladle Brainers.
And Neil.
WHOOMP as I flow. To the fly shit from the school of old. Hardcore, keep the folklore erect. 3 to the 2 and 1, mic check. Mad skill, flow ill, on the mess of steel. That's the grill of the microphone I just killed. Party people, there's your party, tag team is through. Woo, there it is, I thought you knew.
I like how he can't pronounce Mike for the mic.
Yeah,
check.
with Mick.
It's a Mick. It's a Mick.
Mick check.
Signing off. Mick.
Greetings and salutations to all you good trivia people out there. I know what you're thinking. Hey, I really enjoyed this show. How can I get a little more? Well, here to help you out. You can look up these good people on Twitter at Ladle Brain, or if Facebook's more your deal, you can look them up at Brain Ladle Productions. Hey, they've even got their own webpage. It's brainladletrivia.com. Now, if you're feeling generous, you can join a Patreon, where if you donate $10 or more, you can even get yourself a fancy show invite. How about that? Until we meet again, this has been 44, and I'm glad you joined us. Hope I'm out.
Andy, guess what movie I was watching right before? And my youngest son adored it. And I thought, we'll keep him.
Something with Will Ferrell.
Nope. Close.
Really?
The
You watch
Toxic
movies that don't
Avenger.
have Will Ferrell? Then it must be
All
Adam
right.
Sandler.
Blank Man.
Is it
I
Hot
was
Rod?
watching Hot Rod.
Of
course. Of course. How many times have you seen Hot Rod?
I don't, there's not a way to count anymore.
Okay. Now, how many times have you seen The Godfather?
Never.
Davo, you've been replaced.
Oh, thank God. I've only heard it for 20 years.
We're finally moving on. we have a new one.
I said Harvard.
Please. Are you being held hostage?
I don't know what's happening.
No, hang on, just relax. Okay. So okay, let us start with Andy.
Jobs.
Andy will now be speaking dog.
The dog will be speaking for me.
For our canine listeners, woof.
let me ask me again. Let's take that over.
Hey, y'all. I gotta let my dog out real quick. Be right back.
Is that code for something?
There it is.
It is. It's a euphemism. Be back.
Allison.
I may or may not be eating a Pop-Tart right now.
Covey.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. That one.
Are you eating another Pop-Tart?
I was about to say,
Still
is
eating
it
a
another one?
Pop-Tart. Hey, there's 2 in a pack, y'all.
I
Just
totally.
got to the second part of the treat.
Part
Where's
two
my
of a
bacon
two-part
cheeseburger?
series.
Damn.
Oh, man.
The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.